Hi kids, Louie and I are super excited to share a story with you today. I wrote a story called Louie's Little Legs, and this is the little Louie who's actually the character in the book. So take a listen because you're going to have a very fun time. Hi everyone, we're so glad you're here. We are the Louie crew.
And I'm Mia.
I'm Evie.
And I'm Denise, their Nona or Grandma. And we're here to present a story called Louie's Little Legs, and it's actually based on this little guy here, Louie, and his everyday antics. He's our rescue pup, and we wrote a story that we're going to share with you today. We based this story on Louie, whom we adopted in 2013, and his challenging behaviors really had us worried until we intentionally chose to love him. And guess what? He changed, and so did we. We're thrilled to share with you our magical and adventurous story. So pull up a chair, get comfortable, and sit with us a bit while we tell you the story of Louie and his little legs. Are you ready? Let's get started. I giggled and laughed. I just love the new day. Where to this time, little legs? Somewhere fun I can play? I belong to sweet Amy, and we roam and we wiggle. She hugs me and loves me, and my legs that are little. My yard is wide open and as big as the sky. I can run in the woods. I can learn how to fly. My friend Stitchy jumped from behind the big tree. We rolled and we laughed and we giggled with glee. Can you see them doing that? Where to today, Louie? Stitchy asked with a smile. Let's go to the creek and relax for a while. Who needs to relax? Stitchy asked with a frown. Don't worry, Stitchy. There's magic to be found. Stitchy jumped up and ran, his legs longer than mine. He ran and came back and he laughed the whole time.
Can I flip the pages?
Sure. All right. We ran over hills and across a paved lot. We squeezed under a gate and tried not to get caught. We both stopped and we looked. Stitchy giggled and laughed. Then I placed my paw down and we jumped back and gasped. Just then the trail changed right before our own eyes. The trail we both stood on had turned into a slide. Let's go, Stitchy yelled as he jumped on the slide. I followed behind and we were in for a ride. We whooped and we hollered and downward we went past the beautiful oak trees, leaning over so bent, past the flowers and birds in the trickling creek to the grassy green meadow where we bounced with a leap. Oh, that was fun, Stitchy said with a hop. And we leaped and we rolled till we plopped and we stopped. Stitchy bumped into me and my eyes opened wide. Lying there in the meadow was the cat I despised. What's wrong? Stitchy asked when I turned back to run. It's that cat that I hate. I'm going home. I'm done. But my legs are short and Stitchy's are long. He ran in front of me saying, "Now, Louie, that's wrong. There's no need to hate when you don't even know. She might need our help. She might be feeling low." "It's not my concern," I said with a huff. "She's been mean to me, and she tries to act tough. You'll feel better if you stop and you give her a chance. It's better to love than to take an angry stance." Do you think Aunt Louie would ever do that? No. I stopped and I stood. I was in a bad mood. My eyes looked down and the green meadow turned blue. "For us to love," Stitchy said, "we must be kind. It's not nice to ignore her and act like that's fine." I looked up at Stitchy, who stood with a grin. He nodded and prodded and lifted my chin. My little legs walked and I looked down at them. They walked right up to the cat and I finally said, "Ahem." The cat didn't look. She just had a blank stare. "Excuse me," I said. but she didn't seem to care. I looked back at Stitchy. Now what should I do? She's ignoring me. Think she'll listen to you? Just then the cat jumped and let out a loud yell. My goodness, you scared me. Who are you? Do tell. I'm Louie, I think, and you scared me more. Is everything okay? Are you hurt? Are you sore? The cat gave a hiss and turned her head away. I can't see or hear well. I'm afraid I've lost my way. That made me so sad because I was once lost. I wanted to help her, no matter the cost. I looked over at Stitchy and said to the cat, Hey, we can help you. We'll get you home in a snap. The cat looked at me and she started to smile. I would like that, but can I rest for a while? Of course you can rest. We're just starting to play. We'll get you home when you've finished your stay. Do you want to turn that for me?
Sure.
Thank you. Look at that. And I learned a lesson on what it means to love others, to not ignore people or cats, and to be kind to one another. You never really know what's going on in their lives. They may be sad or hurt. You just need to be nice. As I snuggled up right next to sweet Amy, my little legs whisked me into a dream warm and sunny. And now as for you, is it time for your sleep? Where will your little legs take you as you drift off and dream? The end. We hope you enjoyed that story, and we hope that it encourages you to be kind and to always think that there might be something going on in somebody's life that we don't know anything about, and we don't want to judge. I also want to encourage you that if you're someone who's thinking about writing or sharing a story in some way, shape, or form, whether it's through writing or recording something, I want to encourage you to pursue that. If you are sensing that desire to write, I'm encouraging you to hone that skill. It takes a lot of work to be a good writer. And as you hone that skill, perhaps you'll be able to see what actually bubbles up. Is it the writing or is it storytelling? Is it storytelling through podcasts? Is it storytelling through videos? You decide, but hone the skill and take the time to do it. We hope you enjoyed our time. We're hoping that we get to see you again soon. In the meantime, be kind. You never know what's going on in other people's lives. Thank you.